Oh, that's a bad time to cough. Welcome to another stream of Buddha and Zionics playing games poorly. Tonight we are going a little off script. We finished off Remnant from the Ashes, so we're going to do a bit of Valheim to start off the evening. And then we will switch over to Terraria in a couple hours. Unless we're close to finishing off the game. We're right there at the end. As soon as we can find Yagluth, we should be able to finish things up. But we're having a hard time finding the bastard, so that is a
It's
problem.
big and we can't find it.
And all our torches burned out. But
We have nowhere near enough resin to light them all up again.
no, we don't. We'll have to be a bit parsimonious. Hey Zane, what is going on, my man? Welcome to the stream. What are you up to tonight? Oh, what the hell happened here? What kind of drunken planting was I doing last night?
I don't know. I leave you to the farming and I just sort of get the benefits. Flax. Jeebus.
Hmm.
Oh, I probably don't need any more thread.
No, I seriously doubt we do. Oh, looks like we're out of coal.
Beep.
So maybe that's why you were lumberjacking.
We do need lots and lots of wood.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man. Appreciate the hell out of it. Alright, so I suppose... So do we just want to... Not 100% sure what the best thing to do here, but... So all that shit up there... We know... There is no Yagluth. Oh, unless he's on... No, it's all swamp. Yeah, so we need to find another plains. He's just not there, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
So we have the boat there. We can bring home some shit. I mean, do we just want to load everything up and put it on the boat?
I mean, I guess we can.
Like all the metals up there, like we need to bring the black metal home to the forge, and since Yagluth isn't there, I'm not super inclined to build a forge up there.
Yeah.
Beds do that to you, Zane. However, the real fun thing is if you don't go to bed, you get all sorts of funny loopy.
I was gonna say, from what I understand, the world becomes a very weird place if you decide to do that.
So, padded greaves, padded cuirass. Padded helm. Each one's 10 iron apiece.
Yep.
Yes and no. Like I mean, there's a lot of things that technically qualify as drugs. Um, you definitely don't want to abuse it. I would never condone such behavior.
Never.
But all our black metal is smelted, as far as I can tell. We can leave all the farm stuff here just fine. I am all ears, man. And you've picked up a fair amount of iron here. I mean, we could probably just load it up and take it home.
Probably the best thing to do.
Oop, didn't mean to do that. Alright, we can reach the storage for my little raft spot. Alright. Take a full stack at a time. Yes, I can. Oh, come on. Stupid boat. Besides, we have the infrastructure all set up here if we need to get more black iron, but I'm not convinced that we need more black iron.
Yeah, it depends on how much shit you want to do, because right now the only thing I could think of really is the shield.
Well, yeah, it's just the shield and the axe. Because I'm going to stick with my hammer. And the
Mm-hmm.
hammer's silver. Your sword is silver. There is a black
Mm-hmm.
metal sword, but I think you want to stick with the silver sword.
Especially since the final boss is undead, so being able to um, have the spirit effect be a constant thing would be beneficial.
So we can throw a bit more coal in the big furnace. There's some stuff that needs to be finished in there. So it's year 8 and 9, watching police pulling over people most of the time. There was drugs in the car, and my mom didn't know I was watching those videos. Oh, yeah? No, that's one of the big things cops do is, you know, they go hunting for druggies.
And sometimes they frame them. What am I
Only in...
saying? Cops are friends.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, it's, I have mixed feelings about cops. Generally speaking, they're probably pretty decent people. But there's certainly bad ones, but it's probably a lot like every other walk of life. Is some people in a profession are good, some people are bad. It's kind of how it is. Oh, I am all ears. I love story time.
Part of the problem is the entire gambit of, oh, they're all saints to, yeah, most of them are bastards. And it's like, yeah, 50-50.
I think I might have built out the harbor a little too far. The boat keeps bottoming out.
Well, the fact that we're putting a couple 1,000 pounds on the damn thing.
No! Crafting station's too far away. Huh, that was a nice even number of iron ingot. Okay, so the blast furnace is empty. The
Mm-hmm.
smelter should be done in just a second. Barley wheat over, because why not? We have a ton of thread, yeah. Hey, bot, what is going on? Nauseated face? Don't worry, we're not gonna be playing this all night. We're just trying to get things wrapped up. We're almost done with the game.
Yeah, we literally just need to find the last boss, wherever the fuck he's at.
Oh, for the chat bot on the stream. Yeah, I need to figure out how to turn those on.
And here I was just thought he was. Damn it. No one here would get that reference.
Yeah, no, you can get like a special set of emotes for when you have like a chat box like I have set up now.
Uh,
So like the emotes. What the hell? Is that a Ravager?
you in the plains?
No. Just some rancid remains and a shit ton of skellies outside the main base. I was going back to get motor. Huh. Well, apparently there was a bloodbath over here. You did. You were more noble than I would have been. Cop asked me if a bike went by. I probably would have said nope.
I don't know what you're talking about.
uh, yeah, you should. Yeah, I'm not sure we're allowed. Well, no. Twitch is generally a liberal platform. I think we can be anti-police on here.
Oh, to be fair, I'm just anti-union, and police just happen to have unions, so.
Yeah, the inside of cop cars aren't really that special for the most part. I mean, they do have that cage between the front seat and the back seat. That's kind of unique. But I think the inside is pretty much just like a regular car.
Yeah. Only thing I can even really think that's different is the fact that you can't open up the back doors from the inside.
Well, and I think you can. That feature actually isn't like unique to cop cars. Like most cars actually have that.
Do they?
Mm-hmm. It's a safety feature for children.
Yeah, I always just think about the stupid Windows safety where you can't roll it down all the way. It still pisses me off.
No, no, I don't wanna go. Oh. Let's go ahead and sail around this rock right here. All right, boys, get your sea shanties ready.
Anyone know the lyrics to Ladies of Spain?
Oh, balls.
That's not the lyrics.
I just ran aground.
This is why I keep you on the farm, dude. How many times have you bottomed out the boat?
Definitely not just now. It's dark. It's hard to see.
Mm-hmm. Here's a tip. Don't sail close to land.
Trying to get away from land.
You might think he was a trireme from fucking 700 BC or what have you.
Oh wow, I made a horrible decision.
Apparently you made plenty of them.
This is a terrible harbor.
Thank God I have motor.
I can't get out of the harbor.
This is why
Hmm.
we need government so I can revoke your license.
Well, that's good.
How do you
So,
get close to having a PC for Christmas? Like, do you still need to be a good boy or something?
or you just feel like you've almost convinced your parents that it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Hmm, okay.
I like the sound of that. Buddha was right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tree avalanche.
Not a boy, you're a potato. I thought you were a cat.
No, he was a potato.
Hmm.
He got a little annoyed at us because we were talking about how potatoes could have hair.
Oh, great. Now I'm wet.
Bow chicka honk honk. Wow, you really are his dad. Teach him. Some things are just genetics. I'm not gonna lie, every time I read that I'm a potato, I think back to Fifth Element.
Why Fifth Element?
You have that one scene fairly early in the movie where they go to Corbin's house and they ask him if he's human or something like that. He says,
Oh,
"No, I am a meat popsicle."
I am a meat popsicle. Alright, time to flee from a sea serpent. It's fine having a sister.
Huh?
I mean, I have
I got two
technically,
sisters.
yeah, about to say I got two brothers, a half sister, two stepbrothers, and a stepsister, and less than half of them are worth a damn.
hmm And my sister's a raging feminist, so I mean, I love her because she's family, but that's about as far as it goes.
The great sailing epic. It's the Odyssey.
So it's gonna take you 10 years,
It might if I find some sirens.
or if you, bottom out again.
Oh, I don't think I've done that much damage to the boat. Of course, if I did lose the boat, I'd probably rage quit.
Done. Fuck off.
Oh, seriously, dude, there's like 4,000 pounds of metal in this thing.
Yeah, no, that would be quite rage-inducing.
Not that many people are even gonna join. I think it's actually only been used twice.
hmm
So far,
Besides,
it's just been you
Xanax
and
just wants a
speedrun.
chance to flex his band hammer. Almost 8 tree.
I don't know. I just like the idea of having a spot because, like, so like next week I'm going out of town for a week and I won't be able to stream. You know, if I have a public Discord, I can put a message in the Discord and everyone knows that I'll be out of town instead of just wondering where I am. Riding the wave. I think we have some mushrooms actually.
Yeah.
We don't have any frogs.
No.
Where's that harbor?
Harbor is where the heart is. That kind of works.
Ooh, okay. Just ignore that. Nobody saw me almost bottom out the boat.
Again. What's that accident? Oh, he's just bottoming out the boat again. Xanax doesn't do what Xanax does for Xanax. Xanax does what Xanax does because he's Xanax.
Just like James Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
Only I
He's
don't have
raising the bar.
only I don't have a catchy song.
He's James Cameron.
Yep. Made it home without incident. Oh, that's right, my inventory's full of other garbage. Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah, trucks can be weird like that.
Yeah.
Are you looking at the meat?
Oh, we don't have room for more. Oh, oops. We don't have room for more deer meat, so.
Oh, I'll
Or
be cooking more anyway, so.
yeah. So I was just trying to get some shit out of my inventory. I haven't heard of it going back and forth, but there are the bones.
I was gonna say that can have a greater connection to mental instability.
Going from being tired to not being tired.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm exhausted. Well, I'm awake. I don't think that's the drugs.
It could be a direct correlation with how entertaining we are.
Well, you guys are. Oh, you're so boring. I need to go to bed.
And I'm going to bed now.
I stayed up for this shit. What the hell?
Well, to be fair, I am just, shepherding minerals across the great ocean. It says silver.
Rare minerals.
God, my downstairs neighbors are noisy. I miss the old Spanish lady. She was quiet as a mouse. Though I don't think she appreciated me, screaming at you in chat in odd hours of the morning.
Yeah.
That
Hence why you
she.
no longer have the quiet lady downstairs.
Yeah, probably. It's almost certainly why I have new noisy neighbors. Just a smidge more stamina. So what are you up to today, Buddha?
Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Watch a few things on YouTube.
No worries, eh?
Watch catch up on the Kyle Rittenhouse trial too.
Yeah, so how is that going anyways? I know you sent me a bunch of clips and stuff, but I got bored easily.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really kind of looking for the cliff notes.
Eh. Prosecutor was a bit of a, or I think I told you this, but prosecutor looks like Littlefinger. But I don't know. Closing arguments, I guess, are scheduled for Monday. They decided to have Kyle Rittenhouse take the stand for some reason. Not the smartest move, but whatever. I'm not the lawyer.
I know the one time I actually had a trial, me taking the stand was the worst thing I could have done. If I would have just kept my mouth shut, I think I would have gotten off.
And that's one of the things that some of the people talking about it is like, with how bad the prosecution was doing, all he had to do was sit there, keep his mouth shut, and look pretty type thing, because
Yeah.
the defense attorney was destroying all of their witnesses to the point where it's like, all Kyle Rittenhouse would have really had to say is, yeah, you know what all the prosecution witnesses were saying? I concur, and I'm done.
I agree
But,
with what they say.
but, uh, so will it be a good thing? Will it be a bad thing? Oh, the thing that still gets me, and they almost got the defense almost made a motion to have the charges dismissed with prejudice because the prosecutor was trying to use the fact that when Kyle Rittenhouse was first interrogated by the police, he exercised his right to remain silent, which apparently is a no-no thing. I don't know how, but he was trying to use that against him, going, "You didn't, or you kept quiet when this first happened, so you're a bad person." It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I remember there being something about that, and that the judge laid into the
Mm,
prosecutor because of that.
yep, that was me. The very
Cooking can
curious.
get a little wild, I know. So much running.
Dear Stu.
Like, God, I wish I could have figured out how to build the harbor closer to the house.
I was gonna say, I guess you could always pickaxe everything. Bring the ocean closer to us.
I mean, that would be like super cool, is if you could get something sturdy enough, like build like a full house over the water and just like have the base floor be, you know, the harbor. So like you float into like the bottom level of your base, then you go upstairs to get to the top level.
I mean, all you really need is core wood, right?
Um,
Maybe stone.
I mean, it's building the bottom level securely enough that you can build on top of it that I think would be the hard part. But now there have been a couple of times I've been half tempted to come in and turn on creative mode and just like start building shit.
Yeah, after I watched that one video that you sent me that was all the different random buildings people did, it's like these people are insane. Like the guy who made Wally and the other guy who made a fucking TIE fighter.
Yeah, but there's a lot of those. They're actually not structurally sound. You can turn that off so that your shit will stay up regardless of how poorly it's built.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that really kind of cheapens the whole experience.
Nah.
Like, it's like if it doesn't actually stand in the game, I feel like it shouldn't count. But at the same time, despite it, not standing in the game, they were still crazy good looking builds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the boat's almost empty. Balls. I'm gonna drown.
I know it's happened to me once or twice.
It's a really stupid problem to have. The boat's slowly drifting away from the dock. My near
Oh,
perfect docking. Alright, boat's empty. That's a bad grayling.
be- just wandering in like you own the place.
Yeah, I know. Like we left the door open or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. It almost took a full friggin' day to load up the
Clear the boat.
boat, sail everything home, and then unload the boat. Go get some thread and start making us some padded
I just
armor.
grabbed 100 thread.
Oh. Okay. I grabbed another 50.
Me traveling was not in vain.
Essentially, yes.
Padded Garrus.
It's 10 iron each, right?
Yep. And I'll be damned. You need more than one stack of thread to be able to make the armor.
Huh. Well, can you throw 5 thread at me so I can make the hat? $45, 5, close enough. So, 3 iron for the upgrade? And a bunch of thread?
Yep, that's the look of it.
Okay. Huh. I think this armor is more thread than iron.
But it sparkles like it's a lot of iron.
But yeah, no, it's gonna take a lot of iron to, or a lot of thread to finish upgrading that. Well, I guess that means we can sacrifice our. Oh no, you did find a.
Bronze.
Yeah. Yeah, I seriously doubt we're gonna go back to that. Oh, I still have 3 iron in my pocket. Oh, you just went and got the rest of the thread anyways.
No, I only grabbed another 50. I wasn't sure how heavy we would have to go on it.
Is
But
there a
now I
bunch?
think about it, I'll go grab more.
And fine wood, black metal, and chain. My shield. I'll just grab half the chain. Upgrade. Oh, level 3 is max for black metal shield. How much thread do you have?
70.
Can I get some of that? I'm at level
60.
2 on my gear.
I can need more iron now.
I mean, I guess technically I need 60 thread to get to level 3. Well, 50.
I got one piece to. You need 50, you said?
Yeah, 50 thread to get to level 3 on my armor.
And you only need 40?
No, it's 20 per. And I have 10. What level is your padded armor?
accidentally jacked the Curious up to 4, but everything else is 2.
Oh, do you have another 25 thread?
Oh, shit. Thought I threw you the 50. But that's the last of it, so we need to go back and cultivate the flax.
Damn, we went through a lot of fucking thread.
Mm-hmm.
We still need thread to make the black metal weapons, too.
Yep.
Huh? At least we have more than enough iron to make this happen. Where can I put the thread that makes sense? I'll just take it back.
That would make sense.
Oh, we can make an oven too now that we have all this barley flour.
And we still need to make the final cooking post or what have you. Ah, fuck, there it is.
Yeah, pots and pans.
5, 5, 10.
Looks like the flax is about done. Let's see so it's 15 iron for the oven, 5 iron, 5 copper, fine black metal for the pots and pans. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of tight on the iron, I think. Let's see, how much more iron do we need? So it's 9, 9, and 15. So 18, that's 33 iron. Just for simplistic sakes, I'm just going to assume you need the same amount.
For what?
Yeah, we're going to run out of iron, dude.
For what?
So we don't have enough iron to build the pots and pans, the oven, and finish upgrading our armor.
I already have the iron for the pots and pans. Of
Oh,
course, I can't figure out where to put the damn thing.
let's improvise a space real quick. Does that work, or maybe that?
That works.
For the sake of having it not looking terrible. I mean, I guess we could forego the oven.
I think we need the oven if we're gonna make the whatever pie, the lox pie, which I believe is supposed to still be the best food.
We're
Or
not
not.
putting.
Wait a minute, what? Oh yeah, so unbaked lox pie. require, or we make it here, but we still have to throw it into an oven.
So bread dough, unbaked lox pie. It's unfortunate. Well, guess we can make a bunch of baked goods, and then when we're ready, we can tear it down and turn it into armor.
Uh,
But yeah, there's a lot of building stuff that takes iron too.
2, 2,
Like
4.
darkwood gates. So 20 stone for circling core. Well, welcome to Martha Stewart's. Tonight we are going to make some pie. Where the fuck do we... I'll just put it outside. It'll be fine out here, I think. Bake item. So cloudberries, lox meat, and barley flour.
I got most of that. Where's the rest of our cloudberries?
You got most of that?
Yeah. Right now I'm just trying to find our cloudberries because right now it's saying we only have 19.
I know we have a fuck of a lot more than that.
Oh, up here with the meats.
And bread's... It's bread decent, I guess?
I don't
But that's
think
just
so.
gonna be... Just for
I
fun.
mean, I'm gonna focus on making the pies first, but yeah, no, that'll be. It's not like the wheat actually does anything when it's processed.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, I'm gonna make a couple loaves of bread and see what they look like. Plus, I want to contribute. Ah, I'm the first one to use the oven. Wait, do you need wood?
You need to feed wood, apparently. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's... Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. So it's just like everything else in this game. Alright, well, I guess I'll go do some farming. Since it is my job, I guess. So did you have another dungeon you could explore? Up,
Up there?
yeah.
Um, if I was keeping on top of it, it looks like there's 3 more dungeons up there to explore.
It's technically what we could do is we could get some more iron melted up here, make the oven up here. Then we don't have to do another journey.
Yeah.
We just have to go through the portal when we want to bake something. And that might be the easiest way for us to get what we want. I want a fucking
Oh.
scythe. Wait.
Hmm.
I was thinking maybe I could just cut it with my axe.
Think that would save you time?
No. An 8th gear would probably save me some time. Welcome to Stardew Valley, where you spend all your goddamn time picking and planting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, looks like bread's actually pretty decent. Gives plus 70 stamina.
Because the real question is how good is that compared to our other stamina options? Um,
Better by 5 and 10, I believe, because ice cream I think gives 65 and onion soup gives 60.
so, literally by the time we can make onion soup, we're already surpassing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the funny thing about this game is like your discoveries, they don't feel very well metered, I guess. Is like I feel like we just unlocked a shit ton of food. And
Recently.
yeah, and like the last little while we've just spiked on what food we can make. You know, I was starting to think maybe I made the flax and the barley fields too big, but nope, I don't think I did.
We need plenty of flax at least. Barley is hit or miss.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna need a great deal more. Because I don't know how many lox pies you're able to make.
And right now I just made 20. I think that tapped out most of our lox meat.
Honestly, that's probably gonna be more than we need.
Yeah.
Because once we find Yagluth, that's only gonna take one.
Yep. Thinking about going back to the first planes we found and see if Yagluth just happens to be in the small area.
It's certainly possible. Obviously the boat is there. I have a portal set up. It's called Planes 2. So as soon as we find a planes, we can set up a little beachhead and put a portal home.
Yeah.
Or if you're feeling really adventurous, we could just sail there, get off, take a look around, and
With all the meat pies I've made, hell yeah.
Alright, that's probably fine. I almost broke my hoe anyways. I broke my hoe.
You're not supposed to break the hose, you're supposed to use the hose.
Wrong workstation. Well, I went a little hardcore on the planting. I think you can plant 200 things before the hoe breaks. Maybe it was 100 things.
I was gonna say, it's better to put the hoe to work and break it than to let it just rust.
It was more. I was being very efficient with my planting instead of just sort of kind of making rows.
Yeah.
Barley. We should make beer.
We're Vikings. We drink mead.
How do you make mead?
With honey.
We have honey. I guess technically we can make mead, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in a certain way, you could argue mead is a lot like rum. Because rum is made from brown sugar.
The rum was made from molasses.
Which is a type of brown sugar, I believe.
Oh.
I mean, I could be wrong on that one.
I don't know. I'm inclined to agree. You were right about BMW.
It's English. Are you sure? I could have sworn it was.
Yeah,
It was German.
I, I swear it was. I don't know where British Motor Works came from, but I thought BMW was the British Motor Works company. But I admit when I'm wrong.
Sometimes.
I admit when I'm provably wrong.
Thank you, Finding Forrester. Yeah, no, that's one of those random history facts that's just, you know me, I would totally gobble up. They used to make planes, and then once World War II, Germany lost, they're like, hey, you can't do planes anymore. They're like, okay, fine, fuck you, we'll make cars.
I wonder if Hardcore History has put out any more stuff. Probably
Probably
has. That was a
has.
few years ago since we listened to him.
Yeah, I stopped watching him around the time he hit the Japanese, and it was just, I don't know. I'm still a little bent about how he pretty much was bending over backwards to talk about how the Mongolians were probably one of the worst conquerors on the planet. It's like, why?
I mean, the stuff about Mongolia was pretty interesting, though.
Yeah, it was interesting, but it's like, so I was thinking about ringing a bell every time they went into a village or something like that and just executed the entire population. Problem is that thing would constantly be ringing, and it's like, yeah, that wouldn't be applicable to say, oh, I don't know, the Romans or anyone like that. No,
Yeah.
no, no. It just seemed like he was going a little more out of his way for, oh, yeah, no, very bad people.
Very bad. Very, very bad.
No, and that was the other thing that irritated me too was like, the problem is when they talk about the Mongolians, they sit there and they're like, oh, the Mongolians, they connected the East and the West, and he's like, well, that's pretty much akin to, shooting an arrow and drawing a bullseye around the arrow. It's not what they were aiming for. It's like, does it really matter that's what they were aiming for or not though? It's a
What they
byproduct
did.
of what they did. Just because they didn't start off with the idea of, hey, we're going to connect the East and the West, doesn't mean that they don't deserve credit for connecting the East and the West.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna get some iron?
No, I want to check out though. What is going to be essentially the last little bit of the plains over.
Mm.
Hello, Death Skeeto. Oh, and that was the other thing that I mean, it's a little sad that it's not that unique of a story, apparently. But apparently, there have been a handful of conquerors throughout history that would go up to a town and they're like, okay, we don't want to die, but we're not going to let you come in. And it's like, okay, I tell you what, I'll leave you completely alone. I just need you to give me like 100 birds. You want what? I want 100 birds. Give me 100 birds. We won't wipe out your city. Okay, well, 100 birds sounds good. So they get 100 birds, and they'll tie like some sort of tar to their leg and light it on fire and release the birds, and the birds will fly back to their homes, which is ultimately in the roofs of the houses of the town, and
Yeah.
then it ends up burning down the town.
Jesus, we need 90 thread for each of our last upgrades.
Fucking hell.
Not gonna lie, I went a little selfish.
Just a little.
I made my black metal axe.
Too bad we don't need any more Surtling cores. I forget. Is there actually anything special from Dark Forest dungeons?
Um, no, you just get some random treasures and Surtling cores. It's the Surtling cores that are the big thing.
Well, once you find the swamp, you don't need to worry about Surtling cores that way, but
No, you don't. It's really just kind of a funny limitation. Like they give you the like you have to go in there to get the Surtling cores, But then once you, like you said, once you get to the swamp, then it really doesn't matter. So you just, what are you looking for? Oh, you're checking out the last bit of plains.
Nah. Might as well check that off the list instead of just going, oh yeah, there's no way it's totally in that last little tidbit.
I'm sorry, bot. We're trying to be amusing. Yeah, it does happen.
I always hate it when there's nothing to do.
There ain't shit to do other than watch YouTube like, Fridays play Valheim. Well, I'm gonna make a drink and make you primary for a second. Be right back.
I mean, if you really want to be an archer, why not? I'm trying to remember what the guy's name was. I only remember seeing him on a single stand-up, but he had a stand-up bit called Accidental Ornithologist. Sounds like you're getting pretty close to that.
Archery. I actually had a lot of fun with archery. Oh, I don't know if you care, but we do have a we have a public Discord now. Links in the About Us section if you want to join. Alright, so let's get some goodies to get. Jesus.
Hmm.
Someone's banging on the house. Dick. But I'm gonna get together some goodies. Get ready to go hunting more plains. What do you find with 2 sterling, 10 great or fines? Oh, this is embarrassing.
Mm.
Oh, I was having a hard time finding the gray dwarf eyes. A bit more wood than that. Alright. So what's the super combination then, I guess? Wolf skewer bread and lox meat pie?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take our non-bossy food. Alright. Gonna go find some
No.
planes. At least I'm gonna attempt to. Just broke another crafting station. Why can't they leave my harbor alone?
That was butthole clenching.
Hmm.
Oh, just took on like 6 goblins, and one of them was a 1-star.
Hmm. That's terrifying. Hmm. Not sure why I have more wood, but whatever. Something that was core wood must have broke.
Looks like. Guess I could always check over there.
Hmm.
Other side of the swamp, there's a little bit of plains area.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go check that southern plains area. Even though I'm reasonably sure there's nothing there. But other than
Plains
that,
we
I'm
know
just kind
about.
of sailing about randomly looking for planes. Which might be better, honestly. I don't know.
Nah. Embrace the luck of the psionics.
I know, right? I should just like pick a direction and go.
God damn it, Matrim Cotton.
It's not my fault he's my spirit animal.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, nope, nope.
Yep.
Sea serpent showed up, so I'm like, no, I'll turn on motor and eat some food. Last time I was at base health, the asshole took a chunk out of my ass.
Why?
And while it made for a very funny clip, I'd rather not repeat the,
Repeat.
since we don't have a backup boat. God, how many boats have we lost in this game? 4?
3 or 4. I'm leaning more towards 3. Because we lost 2 carves
And I
and 1
know we lost
longboat.
one longboat, yeah. What the hell is that? What?
Hmm.
Oh, nothing. I just saw something spawn in and fall into the water. But, there wasn't anything there when I got there, and now there's a sea serpent behind me.
Hello, troll.
It's
Oh,
been a
it's a
minute
1
since...
star.
Ooh. Might be able to finish my cape.
I thought we already finished your cape.
Mm-mm. My cape is still a 3-star cape. Honestly, if we're not going anywhere cold, that might be a better cape to wear than what we're wearing. That is a persistent sea serpent. Meadows.
Goddamn corridors.
Ugh. Steering in a storm is dangerous. Alright, I was trying to skirt the coast there. Alright, so over here is some plains that we know about. Should be early morning-ish.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think I am going to dock in the meadows and then walk to the plains. That should keep the boat nice and safe.
Damn, death mosquitoes.
They're everywhere. And so I don't forget. Really rather not accidentally lose track of where I put the boat.
Yeah, that would be bad. Mm.
Oh, nothing. I just found a tar pit that's murdering some foalings, so that's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just walk past that business. Yeah, I think I discounted this place quickly for a reason. So it is definitely plains, but it is not very big.
Yeah.
There. Nope, that is the end of the plains. Go ahead and skirt this mountain. Where you going, little guy?
Want to be friends?
Well, shrimp. Looks like a herd of locks over there. Wish I remember what the Yagluth altar looked like.
Like I said, if I remember correctly, it sort of looks like stone hand reaching up out of the ground.
It's a bit of dark forest. Yeah. This plains is on the butthole side of a mountain. And unless I miss my mark, that is swamp up there. Huh.
Hmm.
There's a did find a fulling village.
Not exactly something we need no more.
I think we might actually be one totem short.
You think it's 5? I always thought it was 3.
Yeah, it is 5. Ow, balls. Shit. This may be a horrible idea.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm leading him into a locks, but I guess the locks is more interested in me than the fullings.
Usually how that shit works out.
Ugh.
AFK.
Alright, I gotta try not to die.
As long as you try your best.
Ugh. God damn it.
You die?
Yeah. I almost got out of it, but, I didn't.
Did you put down a portal or do you have to sail back?
I have to sail back. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna go that way. I mean,
I mean, it's
famous
nice to know
last
you weren't
words, you
planning
know.
on dying, but yeah.
Now we definitely need more iron. Did you upgrade your stuff?
Yep. Just work in the forge, in the buff.
That's how real Vikings work the forge. Well, I'm gonna have to come up with something, because... Shit.
Mm.
I'm just mad at myself. I almost got out of it. I fucking had it. And I killed the goddamn Folings. It was literally just the fucking locks left. And I thought I was far enough away that I could eat some food, and he chomped me and I died. Oh, wanna help me get my body back?
Sounds good. That is if you don't run into the goddamn harbor.
It's alright. It'll buff out. So the boat wasn't perfectly aimed. I blame the wind. Fuck my life. I should take up archery with bot.
That's a way to invest time.
Give me something to do on this long-ass voyage. Alright. Even if I think it's a bullshit plane's new rule. As soon as I land, set up a portal.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the shit for the portals on my goddamn body. So I don't think we're gonna beat this tonight. Not unless we find that fucker soon.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably fine with level 3 gear. If we do happen to find him.
Well, like I said, from what I remember, you have the fire-resistant wine drunk. You could pretty much just run up to the boss and punch him in the teeth until he dies.
Yeah. Essentially. We're gonna have a friend in a second if you want to shoot at him. Maybe not. Maybe we snuck just on by.